Hi everyone, it's Mitchell here from ABM Build, and today I'm going to show you around our Storrington project, which we have continuously documented right from the beginning. So if you haven't seen some of those previous videos, then right at the end of this video I'm going to touch a link and you can check them all out. So let's start outside on the front, where originally we had our site hoarding coming along here. This has now been removed and replaced with a slat fence panels continuing along the front of this property, leading us up to what will be the new gated entrance. So we allowed a little room here for the cars to pull in instead of waiting on the road. They can pull in here, stop here, press the button on their key fob, and then the gate is going to open towards the left there. So it's still very much a building site, so you've just got to bear with me a bit as we've still got a lot of works going on landscaping wise, and we've also got the floor layers inside, which we'll touch base on with them in a second. So like I said, the gate's going to open this way. Now we've recently just got it back from our blacksmith, so he just made it out of some metal framing, and then we're going to clad that with timber, so it's going to look fantastic when it's done. The original base of this driveway is down, little dips in places, but that's going to be finished off level when everyone is out of here and there's no more boards or bags or blocks anywhere. And we've got a type 1 along here, consolidated hardcore. Finish this off with a decorative aggregate, which is going to look beautiful when it's all complete. So you'll notice the slatted fence panels along the front. Now we've continued this concept along the side here. That is the neighbour's fence, but what we've done is we've just gone over that with our new slatted panels. So we're just going to have that continuation all the way around. The construction of this build is brickwork up to the DPC height, and then we've got our block work throughout, ready to accept the new sand and cement render, which is on the wall. We've got some samples here now of different colours, shades of white that we're going to go for. I'm not too sure which ones we've gone for yet, but they all look very similar. They just got a slight little difference in them. We've got our black soffit and fascias throughout, creating that more contemporary and modern look, along with our black pugged verges and also, of course, the black UPVC windows, and with the black front door entrance with the 2 side lights either side, really creating that open feeling as you walk through, and you can look all the way through the house, which looks beautiful too. So let's track down the side here, take you out to the rear garden and go through some of the landscaping around this side. So we will be forming some steps, which are gonna have 2 steps which are gonna drop down to this area here, and then we're gonna have like a stepping stone feature with some slabs taking you all the way down to the rear garden, which we'll show you around the back now. So we're now standing in the rear garden, and coming around here now, there's actually a lot more space than I originally thought there would be. So the guys have been busy over the last few weeks designing this patio area. So we're going to have steps that step up to the same level as this zone here. And we've got our brickwork coming along here, which is going to be finished off with some slabs. And we've got our main patio section there, which is going to finish 2 bricks below the DPC. So that's the floor level inside. That is just a regulation that you've got to stick to. And then we've also got that continuation of our render out here with a set of sliding doors, which in the summer is just going to be perfect. You can fully concertina those doors all the way to the left side, allowing that inside and outside living, allowing you to flow through all the way into the garden. So let's go take a look inside, see how the floor layers are getting on, go through the layout in there, and yeah, let's go take a look. So we're now standing in the main hub of the home, which is this great open plan living space which we've created. Now this is split up into almost 3 zones, but they all merge together quite nicely. So I'm standing kind of like where the snug is going to be. We're going to have a TV on the wall over here, and then over in that corner over there we've got the kitchen, and then we've got a little dining room section over here, and then we've just got this lovely open space. And then as you go through that door there, that will lead you into the porch, where we're going to have some bespoke wardrobes either side. And then the guys are busy now laying the Karndean on the floor. Now you've got this continuation all the way through this open plan living space, coming out into the hallway, and then leading us off into the bedrooms where we've got our carpets, and then of course in the bathrooms, tiling. Right, so I'm here now with Scott, who is the owner of the Vine Brothers. It's him and his brother, oh fuck, I forgot your brother's name.
Spencer.
Spencer. You're Spencer?
Yeah, mascot.
Huh? Okay, so I'm here with Spencer now from the Vine Brothers. Him and his brother own this business. How long have you been doing it for?
I've been doing it for about 22 years.
22 years.
Yeah, we were brought into the business by our father. He was predominantly a carpet fitter, and as floors and things have moved on, we moved into the more modern floors, which is like the LVT, as you can see here.
It's very much a family-run business like ourselves, and so you've got to take a lot of pride in your work, and that's why we like working with you guys, because you are the best of the best. And you always finish it off well, tidy up the site, and it just looks fantastic every time. So what's the process with this floor, like what you're doing?
So when we receive the floor, it's normally either floorboards or a screeded floor. In this case, it was a screeded floor. What we need to do is we need to make the floor nice and smooth, ready to receive the floor covering. As an LVT, as you can see, isn't the thickest of floors, but it is a fantastic floor. So what we need to do is we need to apply a smoothing compound between 3 to 5 mil thick across the area, so it's ready to receive the floor. After that, we let the floor acclimatise, and as you can see, Scott putting the planks down there. We use a combination between pressure sensitive and high temperature glues, depending on the areas.
How long are you meant to let it acclimatise for?
48 hours.
48 hours.
Always 48 hours as a minimum before.
So you guys came in here yesterday, latexed it all, got it ready, preparation for you to bang it out today.
Gave it a quick grind, primed the floor and then applied the smoothing compound, and then came in this morning, gave it another sand. You really want to showcase the herringbone. As you can see, obviously we've laid this in the herringbone style.
So do you throw this middle section in first and then come off of that?
Yeah, what we tend to do is we call it our starting line. Other people call it crown lines or whatever you want to call it. We put our first line in and that dictates the rest of the job. So there's a lot of measuring, there's a lot of work that goes into it before we do it. Because this first line is imperative really. If you don't get this straight, the rest of the job just doesn't look right.
We've also got our very own showroom at our office, which these guys recently done the flooring. So we're just going through a little refurbishment, getting some new kitchen units in there, so that's going to start looking really good, and we can document that process too. So we've got this well-needed island over here, which the worktop is going to come out further. We're going to have some stools wrapping round, and then we've got a wine fridge here. We've got our fridge freezer over this side, oven, microwave, and then base units all the way along here. And then yeah, so it's looking really nice, and I'll take you on through into the hallway. We'll lead on to the separate rooms. As you may know by now, we love the use of these sliding doors, otherwise known as a pocket door, just because that creates that extra space, because with a traditional door it swings in and out, so it just limits you to the location of where you can put things. So this works simply on a rail built into this wall, and it just slides closed, and then push it back in to open it. We are yet to install a handle on here as well, just to make that transition a lot easier. So coming through into the hallway, we won't go in there right now because it's our storage area while the guys are laying the floor, just because there was bits and bobs laying around. But that is where the main bathroom is going to be, which I'm very excited to show you further on down the line. Now this bungalow is split up into 3 individual bedrooms. We have the master bedroom en suite, which is towards the front, and then we have double bedroom at the back, and then one in the middle here as well, with some access into the loft. With this loft hatch, there's some extra storage up there because it's quite a big pitch up there, so you can get a lot of space up there, which we've also decked out. So in this room here is where we store the water cylinder, the fuse board, so it's just where all these bits and bobs are just collated together and just kept tidy away. With also the use of a little bit of storage, we can incorporate some shelves in there as well. Well, this is the new master bedroom en suite. Tucked away in the corner is going to be some wardrobe space, some bespoke wardrobe space, where we're going to design that over the next couple of weeks, get that all ready and organised. We just got some bits and bobs laying over here because this bathroom was full, but I've managed to have a little clean out, so I got a bit dirty, brushed myself down, but hopefully you can't notice that too much. So the bedroom layout is we're going to have a TV mounted on this wall, so we've got all the required cables running in here, so it's going to be bolted onto this wall here, with the bed going here against this wall with a hanging pendant, decorative pendant above, and then you've got your spotlights evenly spaced around. So this is a great space to have your ensuite. You don't always get this much amount of space, but yeah, we've really managed to utilise that and make it as big as possible. So we've got our bath, which is located over to this side here, taking up the full width of the ensuite. Some well-needed niches with some lights that are going to shine down onto that space as well. And onto the other side, we've got our walk-in shower, again with a little niche feature. We've got a featured tile and then pendants in here as well, but with some nice LED lighting to really bring that space together and to have that cool effect. So we've got the featured tile, which comes up here on this wall. This just takes up the full width. It kind of creates that different zone. So this is where the bath is, and then we've incorporated that same tile in the niches. Location of the toilet is going to be over here. We've just got to get our tiler to reinstate some tiles around that, get the toilet fitted, vanity unit going here, and yeah, this space is really going to come together and look great when it's all complete. Thank you for watching, everyone. It's been a while since I put some content out there, but I've been really looking forward to getting another update on this project, as I really do enjoy showing you guys and taking you along the journey of each individual build, and also speaking to the floor layers at the Vine Brothers, where I've had a chat with Spencer about the different processes and what goes on with laying that floor. And you can really see his attention to detail, as like us, he's a perfectionist and he really wants to get the best quality work out there and ready for it to hand over to the client or to ourselves, the main contractor. On the next video is going to be when this project is complete and finalised with all the furnishings inside, driveway complete and literally ready to put it on the market, up for sale. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the link to see some of the previous content.